NBC News, New York.
That will do it for us on this Monday night. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, thank you for watching and good night.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
A man charged with killing a woman in a jet ski accident at Pactola Reservoir in August, pleading guilty this morning. Good evening, I'm Chad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. 29-year-old Jody Kreisik of Rapid City pleading guilty this morning to 1 count of manslaughter and 2 other misdemeanors. The accident happening August 14th. Kreisik hitting and killing 33-year-old Gabrielle Fisher after colliding with a boat. Fisher's body was recovered after 3 days of intense search. The state's attorney's office telling us if Judge Jeff Davis accepts that plea arrangement, Kreisik could face a maximum of 10 years behind bars. Police responding to the Oasis Lounge in downtown Rapid City this weekend for a stabbing. Police say the call came in about 11:30 p.m. On arrival, police located the victim in the alley behind the Oasis Lounge. The victim, suffering multiple stab wounds, was taken to Rapid City Regional Hospital. The victim telling police he had no recollection of the incident. However, witnesses telling police they saw a group of subjects assaulting the victim in the alley behind 711 Main Street. They say the group then ran west toward Omaha Street and north on Mount Rushmore Road. Police continue that investigation. Meantime, Rapid City Police announcing today their intent to solve recent violent crimes. We hear more details coming up tonight at 10. South Dakota regulators are deciding whether to approve construction of a proposed $3.8 billion pipeline that would move oil from western North Dakota's Bakken oil field. About 270 miles of the 1,100-mile pipeline would be in eastern South Dakota. Some landowners say they have environmental concerns. A 2-week hearing is set for tomorrow to decide whether to permit the pipeline. South Dakota's Public Utilities Commission says that a final decision is expected and will be made by mid-December. The project also needs approval from regulators in North Dakota, Iowa, and the state of Illinois. An economic development task force focusing on the state's Native American tribes meeting today at the state capitol in Pierre. The Tribal Economic Development Task Force was created during the 2014 legislative session to provide a more accessible forum for tribal leaders from each of the 9 sovereign tribes in our state to meet with legislators and discuss how best to address economic development across the state. It is chaired by State Republican Don Hager from Sioux Falls. Focus was primarily on committee discussion, but members also hearing public testimony. Black Hills Power breaking ground on a new headquarters this afternoon. After years of planning, today officials are calling the ceremony an exciting day and one that will keep the growing company here in Rapid City for the foreseeable future. Breaking ground on a $70 million facility this afternoon, officials with Black Hills Power say they look forward to building a bigger and better office, one that will be home to over 500 employees. The CEO of Black Hills Power says this new building will bring employees from 5 locations and put them all under one roof.
Over the last 10 years, we've grown almost 12-fold in size and added over 300 jobs in Rapid City. And with this spread out in 5 different locations now, it's not very efficient, not very conducive to continuing to grow. And so by getting us all in one location in one place, make us much more efficient, much better able to serve all of our customers in all of our states from this one headquarters location.
The expected completion date for the project is fall of 2017. A special ceremony at Ellsworth Air Force Base this afternoon. Today, the base officially realigning their fleet of B-1 bombers under Air Force Global Strike Command. Earlier this year, the Secretary and Chief of Staff of the Air Force directing the realignment of the Air Force's B-1 bomber wings and long-range strike bomber program. That move realigns the Air Force's core mission of global strike and all of the service's bombers under a unified command. A command will be responsible for organizing, training, and equipping airmen to perform this vital mission.
Because we are under the same command, we can sort of transfer that knowledge and the expertise and really build some synergies amongst ourselves. And having airmen move between bases and share the knowledge and expertise that they have amongst the bomber force, I think is going to bring all of the capability for all 3 bombers to another level. So we're going to really benefit from the synergy of this move.
And Ellsworth Brass saying that the move represents another milestone towards streamlining the Air Force's organizational structure. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Monday, a large retreat for the Dow Jones and the rest of the major indexes today. The Dow losing 313 points, barely hanging on to the 16,000-point ledge, 16,002 on the close. The NASDAQ Composite down 143 to 45.44. The S&P down 50 to 1882, and gold rising 2 cents today to $1,131.09 on this day of trade. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us, and decidedly our weather pattern changed today.
Oh my goodness gracious, very fall-like.
You told us that was coming. So.
Very fall-like, a little bit of rain. In fact, we had some thunderstorms overnight.
I thought I heard that.
Did it wake up the chickens? That's what I want to know.
It woke me up. Yeah, so it must have, I'm pretty sure it woke them up too.
Well. All right, got a little bit of rain on the radar, folks. You can see it's all moving out, but we're going to have some lingering light sprinkles throughout the evening tonight, even tomorrow. And then with all the moisture, there's a possibility of a little bit patchy fog developing after midnight and again early tomorrow. But we are expecting to see some clearing during the afternoon hours, and by Wednesday it's going to be rather nice once again.
All right, we'll look forward to that. Yeah, they sleep down at the foot of the bed.
Oh, no, they don't.
No, you don't believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
Okay, no, they're out in their chicken house. I'm sure the rumbles were more than enough to disturb them. Still had eggs this morning, so
there you go.
That's a good deal. We'll get more details coming up with Bob in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Sample what South Dakota has to offer in one culture-rich event. Join us on Saturday, October 10th in downtown Rapid City for Made in South Dakota. Event co-sponsors, Hungry for Truth and South Dakota State University. Taste local delicacies like rattlesnake or buffalo, ride a covered wagon, and experience local outdoor activities. Bring the whole family to the Regional Health Kids Zone and enjoy live music. Don't miss Made in South Dakota in downtown Rapid City on Saturday, October 10th. For more information on this free event, visit MainStreetSquareRC.com.
Update your home with a Larson storm door from Menards. The Lakeview collection by Larson is on sale. This Lakeview full view door with self-storing screen is available in 7 colors, only $249. Choose from 4 handle set finishes sold separately. Mastercraft is the only name to note for quality interior and exterior doors. This 6-panel steel exterior door has a fully insulated core and composite no-rot sill. It's Energy Star rated and only $139.
Save big money at Menards.
At Super Clean Tunnel Car Wash, we know how busy your schedule can be. That's why we strive to get each and every vehicle in and out in the shortest, fastest, cleanest amount of time possible. And at Super Clean Tunnel Car Wash, you can now get your car washed once a day, every day, for only $24.95 per month. That's right, just get the sticker on your windshield. For only $24.95 per month, you get your car super clean, super fast, every single day. Super Clean Tunnel Car Wash, located at 1501 Campbell Street in Rapid City.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy, but for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
Take action today. There are children in your community who need you. Help protect, support, and enhance the lives of children and families. Call 343-2811 today to learn more about the therapeutic foster care and adoption journey. Make an extraordinary difference in the life of a child. Learn more today by calling Children's Home Society at 343-2811.
Most people find that sitting in the back seat of a cop car is a bad thing, but for NewsCenter1's Monica Davis recently, it turned out to be a good experience. Our Monica had a chance to see how the life of a cop is under the stars.
Once the sun goes down and darkness sets in, the Rapid City Police get a different view of the city.
When the sun goes down, it seems like the alcohol consumption increases and kind of naturally our calls for service increase as well.
Officer Lang has been with the Rapid City Police Force for 2 years now, and just like all officers, has already been put in life-threatening situations.
Well, I was involved in an officer-involved shooting last summer when somebody has a gun in your face and is in the midst of firing off rounds, yeah, that's pretty scary, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it.
With break-ins, traffic stops, robberies, and drunk drivers, the night certainly isn't boring for Officer Lang.
The worst part is not having enough officers to respond to all the calls for service. It's frustrating because there's a lot going on, and a lot of these calls are priority type calls that need an officer there immediately or as soon as possible, and we don't have the manpower to respond to it. That's the most frustrating.
And the Rapid City Police Department says that they're constantly hiring and looking for people to join their force. In state news tonight, Governor Dennis Daugaard proclaiming October 2015 as Disability Employment Awareness Month. The governor saying it's part of his focus on making South Dakota a leader in employing citizens with disabilities. Daugaard is hosting events acknowledging that observation across the state throughout the month of October. The State Department of Human Services Secretary Gloria Pearson says in a quote, "We encourage South Dakotans to take a look at abilityforhire.com to learn more about how South Dakota is contributing to this effort," end quote. They're hosting an event at the Rushmore Plaza Holiday Inn coming up on October 21st. Chilly weather and cloud coverage marking for a gloomy Monday, not just on the markets, but weather-wise as well. Bob warned us about the arrival of a changing weather pattern, but says we're going to warm back up. He'll tell us how and when in his forecast coming up after the break right here on NewsCenter1.
Anytime, any size, only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment, up to 52 gigantic ounces, only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda, only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
Never before in Dodgetown history, it's the Dodgetown 100 Challenge. Dodgetown's going to sell 100 Ram trucks and sporty Dodges, and they won't be undersold. It's Ram Truck Month, and they've got the inventory. They're making the deals, and they're moving Ram trucks like they've never done it before. Now's the time to get the best deal on a new 2015 Dodge or a new 2015 Ram truck during the Dodgetown 100 Challenge. Dodgetown, your Ram truck headquarters of the Black Hills.
Welcome to High Country Guest Ranch,
where Western and Native American cultures unite.
Spacious log homes and camping cabins wait your arrival in the heart of the beautiful Black Hills. Close to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, it is the perfect place for your Black Hills vacation. The High Country Outdoor Theater is the summer home of Brûlée, the #1 Native American show in the country. The popular Circle B Chuck Wagon is serving up tasty cowboy dinners and Western harmonies. Come on out for an afternoon trail ride, an evening show, or spend the weekend with us. We'd love to have you.
Lean & Sons is dedicated to our employees, customers, community, and families.
For years, he's been the most wanted criminal, but now she is.
You murdered the Attorney General. You will be hunted down.
There's two ways this ends. You come up hands raised, or we come down guns raised.
This journey isn't over yet.
What do you think?
The Blacklist premieres Thursday 9/8 Central, followed by The Player on NBC.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Well, we have some rainfall totals I'd like to pass on to you. Spearfish, 4,800s, Pactola, about a third. Almost 300s of an inch in Piedmont, 1,500s, Hill City, Mount Rushmore, 1,400s. These numbers you're looking at, this is as of noontime today, and we had some more rain throughout the afternoon hours. 900s at the National Weather Service. Over there in East Rapid City, we're about 5 1/4 inches above normal, and 800s at the airport and almost 9 inches above normal there. So, I mean, a nice little rain. We needed it. It's been dry for about 3 or 4 weeks, but we got a little bit of rain. 64 the high, 52 the low temperature. Sun will be coming up. You probably won't see it. 646, 639, the sun sets. You might see that, though. We are expecting some slow clearing tomorrow. 52, we have some clouds overhead at the present time. This is Rapid City. Winds are out of the north. A maximum wind gusts of 31 miles per hour. Here's a big picture. Here's all the nasty weather down here across the southeast. They had 7 to 8 inches of rain in Mississippi. Some areas of Mississippi, Alabama, there's some flooding. And you can see this line of showers reaching from central California all the way up through the Black Hills, extending to the northeast over in the Great Lakes. That's pretty much where the jet stream is. We got to push the jet stream further to the south to get out of this wet pattern that we are in, and we are expecting that to happen tomorrow afternoon, certainly on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a rather nice day. Here we go. This is 5:30 today, and you can see the cool front along the jet stream, and it's going to just drift slowly because the jet stream will continue with that southwesterly, northeasterly direction. So nothing's going to change much. So we'll go with some light sprinkles tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and I already said patchy fog is possible tonight and tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, some slow clearing, and then certainly on Wednesday, there it goes. Now that front will move further to the south. The low pressure area will move further to the south, and we are expecting to see some clearing on Wednesday, and temperatures are going to be rather nice. Let's check it out. Here's the jet stream. As I already pointed out, that's the highway of those rain showers, and it's right over the Black Hills. And then we go into Wednesday, and we get a little bit of a dip in the jet stream. That's going to help push that cool front further to the south. That's going to allow some warmer air to move into the Black Hills as well. On Wednesday, temperatures in the 70s. So this week, you want to make some outdoor plans, Wednesday is the day to do that because it should be fairly nice. And then look what happens. All right, here we go. Now we're going to go into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Where's the jet? Way down here. Cooler temperatures all across most of the country, really, but certainly in the Black Hills. So we are expecting our temperatures not to be above normal, but below normal, beginning after Wednesday and then through the weekend. Some much cooler temperatures on the way. All that's reflected in the 7-day forecast, of course. Here we go. This is tomorrow. We'll have the clouds, maybe a few little sprinkles early on, then we'll clear out a little bit, and then Wednesday really begins to clear out nicely and temperatures warm up as well. All right, let's get the forecast up there for tomorrow. We'll have clouds in the morning, as I said, maybe a little bit of rain. All that should be clearing out by the afternoon a little bit. 67 Spearfish, 57 Custer, 69 Buffalo, 67 down in Pine Ridge, 59 Hill City. So cool temperatures, as you can see, 67 Sturgis, 65 in Hot Springs. Here's a forecast, 48 tonight, cloudy, some patchy fog, a few little passing sprinkles. Winds are out of the east, 5 to 10. And tomorrow, let's see, it's going to warm up a little bit. No, not much, 65. But it's going to be a breezy day, though. Southerly winds at 10 to 15, gusts 25. And a few morning sprinkles, fog early, and then some slow clearing. But a breezy day during the afternoon hours. And then partly cloudy skies tomorrow evening, 48. Should be a comfortable evening. Winds out of the south, 5 to 15. 7-day forecast. Look at Wednesday, folks. 77. Thursday, not bad. We'll have some clouds on Thursday, 70 degrees. And then sort of a wet Friday, Saturday, even into early Sunday. Some cool temperatures as well. Temperatures below normal in the 50s. And then Monday, 65, partly cloudy skies. ClickBigDeals.com. Quiltery. Get $20 at Betty's Quiltery for just $10. That's a big savings of 50%, and it's still available, I believe. Yeah, go grab that coupon. Well, it's time of the week. You can eat them or use them as decorations. We're talking sunflowers in tonight's Botanical Garden.
Botanical, sponsored by True Green. For all your lawn, tree, and shrub care, along with pine beetle protection, think True Green this spring.
Again, welcome, Botanical Garden. I'm Bob Riggi, with me, Joe Hillberry, Master Gardener. Joe, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about roses for this episode, right?
No, we're going to be talking sunflowers.
Sunflowers, of course. And you have 3 varieties here.
Well, I got 4.
4 varieties here.
Right. This is what you see growing wild. You know, the birds have gone out from the bird feeder, and they come up and they got hundreds of blossoms.
Yeah, near swamps usually?
Well, no, they're just about anywhere.
Anywhere, okay.
Right, especially close to bird feeders. But then we have the decorative ones that have all of the different colors and the things like those. Those are really good to plant around your yard or something. You have a building you want to sort of hide, you can put those there.
Okay, but once you plant the seed in the ground, how long does it take for it to flower?
Until fall. You know,
Fall.
August.
So this is this is going to be a fall flowering plant.
That's right.
Okay.
And they're going to grow, depending on the kind, how tall they grow.
Okay.
These don't grow quite as tall as your giants, like the one that you've got right there. Those are the ones you use for getting the seeds you eat.
Okay.
And you take those, take the seeds out, soak them in salt water, and then put them in and roast them.
Yeah.
And
And you can buy a package. These are the giants right here, right?
Right, that's the giants.
I'll put that down. There you go. These.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Now we got to eat them.
Some bird got in there. Yeah, a bird got in there. So these are the giants, all right.
And if they're driving down the road and they see the fields of sunflowers across South Dakota,
yeah,
that's these black ones.
Okay.
And that's the ones they use for making sunflower oil or your bird seed that you buy.
Okay, so there are definitely 4 different kinds. This is the kind I have in my garden, is the decorative kind. Tell us a little bit about this one, though. You tell us what you do with this, the bigger ones.
Well, what I do with that is I try to beat the birds to it, and then I cut them off and dry them. And then instead of trying to eat them, I just hang them up outside my window.
Yeah.
And then all winter I watch the birds come and
It's a natural bird feeder.
That's what it is. I just stick a wire through there and hang them in right off one of those hooks by my window.
Okay. All right, well, thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. All right, join us next week on Botanical Garden.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
They thought this town wasn't big enough for both of them. They were wrong. It's big enough for all of them. Midco presents the $89 Duo, starring Midco Extreme with up to 60 megabit per second downloads and preferred cable with up to 200 channels. Together, they outlaw boredom. All for only $89 a month for 12 months. Click happiestdevices.com, y'all.
My name is Chris Erickson. I'm a used car salesman here in Rapid, and I love my church.
My name is Josh. My family owns Tipton Grease Service. I love my church.
Hi, we're Kevin and Heidi Bybee.
And we own Cosmos Mystery Area.
And we love our church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church. And I love my church.
Anytime, any size. Only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment up to 52 gigantic ounces. Only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda, only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
Any of these 3 won't satisfy like our one. The second to none foot-long Subway steak and cheese. Sizzling steak, topped with melty cheese, and always on freshly baked bread. The heartiest appetites are no match for the Subway steak and cheese.
This is NewsCenter1, Sports with Justin Wickersham.
The Rapid City Central girls soccer team wrapped up the regular season on Saturday with a victory over Belle-Fourche. But the Cobblers aren't content just to reach the playoffs. The team wants to advance to the quarterfinals this Saturday. Rapid City Central enters the playoffs as the number 5 seed and will host number 12 Watertown tomorrow evening at 5:30 at the Sioux Park Stadium. The two teams did not meet during the regular season. Central has won 3 out of its last 4 matches and is 6-3-2 on the year, while Watertown is 4-7-1. Central head coach Mark Morgan says his team has been playing better over the past 2 weeks and believes his team can go far in the playoffs.
The loss last year to Lincoln was a tough one in the first round. It was an odd day, you know, with 40-mile-an-hour winds, and the weather was a major factor that day. But we're prepped pretty well. We're pretty quick. The girls are in shape. We're healthy, and I think we're kind of peaking at the right time.
In the girls' Class A soccer playoffs, Belle-Fourche will host Spearfish in the quarterfinals tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. The Spartans and the Bronx split during the regular season. Meanwhile, in boys' AA, Rapid City Central will travel to Sioux Falls tomorrow afternoon to take on the 7th-ranked Roosevelt Rough Riders. And in boys' Class A, number 5 Belle-Fourche is at number 4 James Valley Christian, and T area will host St. Thomas More in the first round. Well, tonight the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs will celebrate the 50th anniversary of their first ever meeting in Super Bowl I. The Packers had an extra day of preparation this week before hosting the Chiefs and heading into a short week with a road trip out west. Meanwhile, Kansas City heads into Lambeau Field tonight with a 1-1 record and a talented roster that includes quarterback Alex Smith.
You know, his experience in the league has made him well versed in the game of football. He's been in a number of different systems, so he looks very comfortable in the system in Kansas City. He's been very accurate with the football. You know, smart. I mean, he has a really good understanding what defenses are trying to do you. And once again, I think he's a lot more athletic than people may give him credit for.
They have very good personnel, 2 outstanding edge rushers. Very solid inside, guys that can cover outside, you know, a couple solid safeties. So it's a very good defense and an uncommon opponent for us.
And that is a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
Jen and Kate. They both financed this $3,000 living room group for 6 years. Jen used the Furniture Row card for her financing and pays only $42 a month and no interest. Kate used her credit card for her financing and with interest pays over $60 a month. In total, Jen will pay $3,000 for her beautiful furniture, while Kate pays $4,336 for hers. For your next furniture purchase, be like Jen. Make the right choice. Use the Furniture Row card only at Furniture Row.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
We hid cameras in 2 different cars, the Chevy Equinox with built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi and the Ford Escape without.
Chocolate chip, chocolate chip.
Keep your legs down. Peter, put your leg down, please.
Chevrolet is the first and only car company to bring built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi to cars, trucks, and crossovers.
Find your tag, get $2,750 total cash allowance on select Equinox vehicles in stock, or get 0% APR financing on most 2015 Equinox vehicles.
Why does Papa Murphy's offer any large pizza for just $10 on Tuesdays? Because these things also happen on Tuesdays.
Soccer practice.
Softball practice.
T-ball practice. Picture day.
Jake's mom can't do carpool.
Dentist appointments.
Or the dentist appointments.
Tuba lessons.
Hopathons.
PTA meetings.
Science fair.
Show and tell.
Book reports. Mathlete practice.
Papa Murphy's $10 Tuesdays. Make Tuesdays easier and more delicious. Any large pizza, just $10. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's.
Love at 425 degrees.
Well, your fantasy football team just became a lot easier to manage thanks to the new fantasy football apps from Verizon. For every owner, information is key to putting together a winning lineup come the start of football season and Sundays in the NFL, and now it's just a tap of your thumb away. Inside information from fantasy experts, injury reports, and matchup breakdowns can all be found on the NFL mobile apps. And we'll check in with NewsCenter1's Louis Dortch tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for more details. Would you ever rely on that, Justin, or would you ever have a need to rely on that to assemble a fantasy team?
You know, you have to do your homework, so yeah, I think I would rely on it.
No, but he does the homework for you, right?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm gonna get all my information.
So you, as a wizened sports professional, probably you'd never need that. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Bob too.
But me too. I've got I needed half a point tonight. I've got the kicker for Green Bay, and I will win my game today.
And we'll see how that works out. We'll see you back here at 10.
Department store, $78.
Gordman's, $29.99. Really?
Hi,
Hi, I'm Ashley Berry.
And I'm Jade Berry from Someone's in the Kitchen in Rapid City.
We got started here 3 years ago. We always have loved it, and we decided that it would be a great opportunity for us.
Pioneer Bank was a natural fit for our business.
They help us with everything in our personal life and our professional life. Jim at Pioneer Bank has always been super honest with us, very helpful. We can call him anytime with any questions.
It's stress-free banking with Pioneer Bank and Trust. Pioneer Bank and Trust is local.
The Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Accord. The Accord is the best-selling midsize car in America, which makes sense because it's also the best value. And the Accord is loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Accord during the Honda for You sales event.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
Push. Push.
Peach or plum? You're right. I'll get them both.
Enjoy shopping at Gordman's